There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. Name your U.S. representative. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who is the governor of your state now? Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is the political party of the president now? Democratic Party. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? When was the Constitution written? (1787). During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who was the first president? George Washington. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? Kamala Harris. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Joe Biden. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is the capital of your state? What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What are two cabinet-level positions? Attorney General. Vice President. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Name two national U.S. holidays. Thanksgiving Day. New Year's Day. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Who vetoes bills? The President. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name one state that borders Mexico. Arizona. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name your U.S. representative.